I got maced.
You got maced?
Please.
And what happened? You were trying to go inside the Capitol?
Yeah, I made it like a foot inside, and they pushed me out, and they maced me.
What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Elizabeth. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee.
And why did you want to go in?
We're storming the Capitol. It's a revolution.
Fresh J. Yeah.
It's going down out here.
Going down.
It is going all the way down out here.
It's a revolution.
Will not be televised.
It apparently is very televised.
It's streamed.
It's streamed
to
it's
billions.
on social media. It's bits.
It's a revolution. We're storming the Capitol.
I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee. I put my foot in and they maced me. What the fuck? You surprised?
That's
me?
Elizabeth.
Yeah, right.
That's Elizabeth from Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm Jonathan from Georgia.
I'm Mark from Chicago, Illinois.
And I'm Barry Jones from the Valley.
You know what? I should have went last because the first thing we're gonna bring up is Georgia.
We are.
Georgia.
So yeah, Georgia, they did
Held it down.
The whole
They did it.
day through.
They
did
down.
it.
Just an old
Shout out to
song.
Stacey Abrams
Shout out.
for all
Georgia
her.
on my mind.
I just forgot the word, but she gathered everybody.
Yes.
She got everybody to vote.
Congregated.
You know what I'm
She
saying?
got the people to come
So-
together and change the outcome of a state that I ran away from. Like,
Historically,
Historically,
Red.
not
a lot of niggas have run away from Georgia.
That's crazy. Yeah.
A lot of niggas from Chicago go to Georgia because they want to be rappers, but a lot of niggas have ran away from Georgia because of their old ways. And in the last, I'll say 8 years, a shift change happened. You know what I'm saying? Like,
do you think it was a change in the mind, or do you think it's a change in the population because so many people moved there?
I think it's a change in the population. I brought up the Chicago thing jokingly, but black people from other states with a freer mindset. And if you're from Georgia, I don't give a fuck if you get mad about this because I'm from there and I think this way too. Black people from freer places come to Georgia and be like, y'all niggas are not taking advantage of all of this.
Yes.
Yeah, everything
Everything that's here. Like, people, they can't tell you to stay in your house. They can't tell you not to be on this side of town. I moved over here. I fucking got a nice ass high rise right here. What are you talking about?
Right.
And then I think the people in Georgia slowly, with the help of the hip hop industry, you got to give them some credit.
Empowered
And
everybody.
sports
You know what I'm
and all that whole movement that happened with sports in Georgia and hip hop and shit, it definitely changed the landscape. And the black college just being right there.
Yeah.
The black college hub being right there.
I mean, you feel like
I got goosebumps right now thinking about
You feel like you getting filled with some vibranium when you land in Atlanta.
Yeah.
It's like your Uber person, like, your pilot be black. Your Uber person is black.
Where
you go
Your
to
Uber
eat
person is black, smoking a black and mild.
Smoking black. You want some of that shit? A
Chilling.
fine black girl. He picks you up. Where you going? Talking to you.
Right.
You get that. It's just like
Right.
a whole vibe. Everybody there.
Well, you come here to see a girl or a boy?
Exactly. They may ask you that.
I came here to kick it with a little shoulder. Oh, okay.
Whatever you say.
You look like one of them. Where you from, LA? You said you was from LA. I'm just saying.
So what do you how did she get everybody on the same page? You think she just
Killer Mike now is playing. It was. I mean, he was a part of it. He was a big part of him and T.I. They're like contributions to.
But they did
that whole youth. The youth, man, they got in there like early. Like
that was big. Yeah.
They didn't make the mistakes that they OGs made, and just letting them figure it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? People like, they'll figure it out. We figured it out. They were like, we're gonna be hands on with like changing the narrative of even how people think about a black person. You know what I mean? Like, we're educated, we hood at the same time. We get shit done, and the world will not change without us. You know what I'm saying? Like, they made that point. They made that point.
Black women. It was black women. You know what I'm saying?
Black women.
Shout out to the black woman, man.
For real.
Cause
shout out.
The black woman, the black woman is strong, man. You know why?
Why?
Because where people tell her no, she keeps going. Where the black man be told no, we get mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're still men. And we're like, who the fuck gonna tell me no, man? Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get upset, but the black woman's like, I will strategize my way to overcome this bullshit. Shout out to
play
Black
some
people.
chess.
Shout out to that, man.
But they won't overcome us. Ain't that crazy? They won't get over us cheating.
Wow,
and
that's
having
later.
baby
That's
mamas
later.
and
That's gonna be
shit.
later.
Just get over it.
We have a few times before that. Before we get
Overcome that too.
Yeah.
So we can just be in unity.
I can't. We're gonna get to that.
Man,
Georgia.
had a turn.
So now the House and the
Senate
And the Senate.
belong to
is
the Democrats.
Blue.
and the president.
As in the president.
So now
At
we
least
can
2
get some
years.
shit
No
done.
excuses.
So now it's time to hold them accountable.
No excuses.
Now it's time to be on their ass
We
about
want
everything we want.
Medicare for all.
Yeah.
Take that.
Yeah.
All types of debt away, nigga.
Man.
We want $2,000 checks. till
Say it.
COVID's
Say it
gone.
loud, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
All
We
that
want
gone.
All that shit.
Yes.
And you know the white folks is mad about it, and they are literally reacting.
Those were not
right now.
bad requests that you just said.
No,
Yeah,
That
yeah.
gone.
Yeah,
But
solid,
that was
yeah.
all real shit.
We want
I don't
police
think that's
reform.
That's
Yes.
the shit that we
Criminal justice
actually want.
reform.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
They think we just want a bunch of money.
Or free shit or
You know
nothing.
what I'm saying?
No,
They're like,
just-
oh, give these niggas reparations and they'll
no,
be fine.
just move these specific things out of the
my
way,
and I'll
that
be
were in our
coolin'.
place.
Don't
Yeah,
trip.
yeah.
Let me get a loan like a person that's not born here.
People are educating themselves, yo. People are educating themselves on what to do with money when they get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to.
Go to the Gucci store.
Got to.
Yeah.
Shit, you better than me.
I was just kidding, man.
Go
Do
to
not
jewelry.
take your ass to the Gucci store. That depreciates. Get something that appreciates black people.
Like all these
Like
stocks.
FUBU.
Like
They
FUBU.
appreciate
Like
us.
all these
Bro.
fire ass stocks that's cracking.
You know, you rocking the champion hoodie, dead ass. The way Damon John is going, FUBU
May
might
pop again.
make a whole
And I
resurgence.
still got one of my Fat Albert
I was just
sweaters.
talking about that
What's
the other day, man. I feel like that shit could come back.
He could definitely bring that whole brand back, and people, because now he got Shark Tank fans, and these people that really fuck with. He can make FUBU a whole another thing.
FUBU could come back.
Because it's still for us, by us, because whoever the us considers themselves to be is in it. That's who it's for. Damn.
Yo, he just needs some designers. Hopefully, he connects with the right designers, keeps it in the mental. I don't care what he does with the brand, but like, you know, the reason I watched How I Built This with him, and he was talking about like how it was very exclusive. And where he blew up on Radio Raheem's show and had too many orders to pack. And then, you know what I'm saying, it was exclusive only in certain stores. And it was like, yo, where can I get that? But then as he did partnerships with more department stores, it became so available that it got lame, right?
Yeah.
And lost the street cred.
Yeah.
But it's been so much time that we didn't been through.
Remember the first time you saw FUBU's like jersey at Ross or some shit? You're
Man,
like,
Burlington
whoa.
Coat Factory is when,
Boom, boom.
is when I knew.
What the fuck? You got a FUBU shirt on? You're
Let me tell
like,
you.
what the fuck?
Like what? That noise. This is officially lame. Or you start seeing homeless dudes with it with the Fat Albert
Man.
pants, and it's just like this is
No.
dead.
Do you remember Fat Albert with the do-rag? I know we're getting way off topic. Fat Albert with the do-rag. Bro.
Nah,
No,
yeah,
this is culture.
I
This
keep.
is
With the light
exactly
blue
on topic.
denim on,
With the
on the
light
jump,
blue,
yeah.
bro.
Yes, G.
Fat
Yeah.
Albert with a do-rag. I was like, who the fuck ripped off this idea? Like, who thought to buy that? And like, this is the most gangster shit I've ever worn.
Man, bro. So
in my life.
they were out of hand, and you know what I'm saying.
There's
You know,
somebody right now,
That was
Capitol
a
Hill,
US
with a
Polo
Fat Albert
Association.
with
I bet
do-rag.
you. What if the Fat Albert stuff becomes super? Like the old shit becomes something people need. Watch that shit become super popular. Like you need the if FUBU gets back in style, they're like, no, I got the '95 shit, bro.
Oh, like retro Jordan.
Retro, it becomes retro
Nigga.
FUBUs. What if you need the retro FUBU?
I'm
kicks?
going to my parents' storage unit, and I'm lit.
I'm getting
bro.
all the FUBU.
I'm lit. I can start a store, nigga.
Bro,
no, I can't.
There's somebody with a whole thing. I'm like, I'm
My
gonna
Depop will be
just hang
popping.
this up, bro. Somebody has it up there that didn't want to let
Platinum
it go.
FUBU.
That's funny.
The jerseys. So
Who's on it?
yeah. So now they're storming. Now why are they storming? Because
They stormed the Capitol. That was this morning.
yeah, is that
Yeah.
because they feel like the election is lost?
No,
That
it's
it was
'cause
stolen.
I really
today-
don't know why.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, somebody explain
So
why.
they feel like the election was stolen,
Mm-hmm.
but more importantly, today they were all the senators and all the House reps were meeting to it was one of the two. We're meeting to count the electoral college votes.
Okay.
And to like put those into
And make it official.
make it official, exactly,
Mm.
and it would announce Joe Biden as the president.
And now that didn't
And
happen.
they was
today.
like, nah, that. Well, they're gonna they said the House is gonna reconvene tonight at some point.
woo.
They
You
beefing
know
up
how y'all feel
security.
about them doing this? Them storming it. What is your thoughts? G?
Honestly, me as who I am and the way my life is going, I could give a fuck. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Because it doesn't affect me yet, unless it like spirals out of control, and now everybody needs to storm every state capital.
What about you?
They ran out of tear gas. Or
For
something?
real.
They ran out of rubber bullets
For
or
real.
something. What happened?
Yeah. And
They
why
had
you
no
feel like that? 'Cause the
flashbacks,
way that
nigga?
they
Like, what
acted
happened? Like-
during the early beginning
what
of
I'm
this?
saying?
Yeah.
Like what happened?
I also
George
feel
Floyd's protest.
that way.
What happened?
I feel like
That's why.
that it is good to know that these politicians are not untouchable. Like whoever's doing it, it's fire to know that. First off, it only take 3.5% of a population to overthrow a tyrannical government, bro.
But think like you didn't already know that.
Yeah, I knew that, but I'm saying someone actually doing it, and it, now let's say we just got on the same pages of all these people. Everybody said, "Where the fuck is our money for the last 10 months? Whatever. We're sick of all of the bullshit. Whether it's we don't feel like the government, we don't feel like the election was fair, or we just feel like the government's been on bullshit. Whatever. We all got on the same page and did that. How much more? Like, yeah, people are saying, well, why didn't they do what they did to us? Okay, cool, yeah, but also like. They can go touch them right now.
Well, here's the thing that I think will be it or is being misconstrued. Like
What's up?
when it's like, why won't they do what they did to us?
Yeah.
Like if we were doing the same thing, if black people were storming the wall, like they would be shooting us down and blah blah blah. Yes, that's fucked up, right? If they literally took out what do they call that shit? Force, the fucking extra force, just being fucking brutal.
Yeah.
To the people that are doing it right now. I think that makes for a scarier America than you really think about. You know what I'm saying? Like
if they started like
if they
doing
start
martial law or
busting
whatever.
white people right now, like just everybody storming the Capitol, like they just start just
If
busting
they
them.
kick
And,
a
like,
white
just
lady in
kill
the
them.
head on camera,
It changes America, bro.
It's like,
you thought we
anybody
didn't feel safe before, nigga.
Hey, listen.
You thought we didn't feel safe
But
before.
you already don't feel that safe.
But you thought you didn't feel safe before. They kicking white ladies in the face on TV now.
It's real shit.
They shooting white men for just saying, "Hey, we demand a pow." That changes, bro. It changes everything.
But
It changes the way you walk outside.
okay, so what
It
that
don't,
mean?
though,
What that
because-
means?
Not in a scary way. Not like you should be a bitch and run away from some shit like
No,
that. I'm
but
just saying, like,
do
that's
we not
literally-
outnumber them?
Yeah.
No,
We don't outnumber the military and the armed forces.
you
we
don't
do.
outnumber the
We
amount
don't
of people that
outgun
hate
them.
your ass,
We
nigga.
don't, no, I'm saying if we're on the same page. If we're on the
Oh, you
same
mean
page.
that-
Yeah, but that's
Government,
some
yes.
that's some utopia shit, man.
Bro,
You been watching that show?
Nah.
It's a good ass show. That shit fire.
Yeah,
Shout out to that
laid
show,
out.
G. Nevertheless, though, but
We don't outnumber the amount of like we're extreme for wanting freedom by force, right?
We're extreme for wanting freedom by force. It's happening right now.
But that's an extreme concept, right?
Okay, cool.
So on the reverse side of that coin is somebody who wants extreme order.
Okay.
So like we don't outnumber the amount of people that want extreme order.
We do outnumber the people that want extreme order.
Okay.
I think we do outnumber
How
the people.
so?
They're okay.
You think it's
5 million
only the
people
people
storm.
in uniforms?
No, but what he's saying is that all the people. He's a counter for a bigger population than I think.
Yeah,
you're
thank
accounting
you.
for
First off,
right
if
now.
we were to link up with the people that are doing it now
He's talking about all
and get on the
people-
same page,
But those people are not on your page.
If
the
they
thing
were
I was
to,
gonna say, like,
if-
yeah, but that's
that's a far cry.
if aliens come tomorrow, nigga, like none of this shit matters. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, cool.
That's a big hypothetical to fill.
I think that
I'm going from a point of how it is right now, how society is, and how things are going right now. Like there are liberal
those people don't want order.
There are liberal people who like you are liberal, who don't like you, nigga, because you're black.
No, that's true. I there's a lot of things that separate us. I'm not gonna act
So,
like there's
like,
a lot of mentalities and things like that.
So there are people that want order that don't want you, that don't have your best interest at heart.
And those people are teamed up right now. I agree with that. But if all these, okay, here's my thoughts on that.
Give
Okay,
it to me.
the ideologies that separate the small groups of people that are just separated. So the people that are liberal, the MAGA people, those ideologies are things that just like I believe in this. I believe in this. I'm a fundamentalist.
Yeah.
I believe in this, or I'm a Stark this supporter. I'm this, or I'm a black woman and I'm a intersexual feminist. All these tight groups that really social media, which has put us into echo chambers, has separated us, right, on several things. So
Man.
you open up your shit and now it's everything that you believe. But if we were to really talk about what we want and say those things, I think that we have more in common, actually.
Echo
I think
Chamber
I
should
have
be a movie.
I think that there's things that I have in common with those MAGA motherfuckers. So we're far still, but some of them storming the shit that there's some things. And if we were to get on the same page as them, that's really that would like we would take over everything.
But what are you on the same page about?
Just against the government.
Just against the
That's
government.
fair.
Exactly.
But
that's
I think
hard,
I
bro.
know. But here's the problem. And I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
But I feel like their reasoning for not fucking with the government isn't based in a fact as to where yours is. So that's where it's like that's just it's not gonna work.
This may not be the
long-term,
conversation that we're ready to have right now. True. I get what you're saying. On
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah. What our reasons are based for, what our reasons are would affect things. And so, yeah, true. Why does it seem like, and I feel like they had a more,
What, nigga?
exactly. Did I just say a bunch of nothing?
That was Mesa Volley coming up.
Why do I feel like they had a more focused attack than we
Because
did
they weren't
during
met. Because they
George
weren't
Floyd?
met
Nigga,
with force.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
cool.
it.
Okay,
Because
that's
think
it.
about it, that lady got maced. They were already in the Capitol.
Yeah.
That means she wasn't the only one.
Yeah.
That means she was just the first one. She caught it, and everybody else ran past them.
So if we all were like, "Hey, let's all go to Capitol Hill," you think National Guard would be there?
They would formulate them to start. Yeah, they would call them up. They would call somebody up to get your black ass away. from me.
They were there. There's pictures of them actually. There's already National Guard pictures of them when the Black Lives
gassed
Matter
the
people
whole
were there.
park just for a photo
They let
op.
them in there. Yeah. So that's
I
that.
mean-
It is still about race.
I mean, race. It's about money and
I mean,
status.
no, there was a noose. There's a
but-
noose hanging up there. You didn't see that?
But yeah, they want to.
But of
hang,
course.
they want to hang all of our
Right,
broke
right.
asses. They don't give a
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
about none of us.
No, that's true.
Like you fucking creative. You like I'm an artist. They like hang that motherfucker.
Well, I'm happy that the government knows that there's people that are mad enough that will run up in their shit. That's what I'm happy about. At least they
They
know that.
knew that.
Government been knowing.
They knew that.
It's just that the FBI.
The White House
guys
been
are
burnt
watching.
down twice in American history, or just once.
I don't know, but probably twice. But once was by foreign.
But it's still been burnt down. They always know that shit. That place is. They know that
You
part
seen
of
Olympus is falling, nigga.
Yeah, that part of the country is. They show movies about this shit all the time. They show people how to fucking get inside of the fucking Capitol and all this.
Yeah, they
shit.
do.
They've been preparing us for this. It's called television programming.
Man, there's another word for it, but it's true. It's true. Preparation programming. They got a movie coming out about like motherfuckers kicking in the door for when the virus, you know what I'm saying, gets a little weird. I forget. But whatever. It's a wild day. It's a wild time. Does it calm down? Are we gonna have niggas in a Viking hat with a fur on, sitting
You
on
saw
the shit,
homeboy?
bro?
Bruh,
They came
with
as
the
if this
red
was
and white on his
as if they
face?
tailgated
Dog.
before.
See, I guess I want to
nigga
say
like
we're
it.
not extreme enough, man.
That's what I'm saying. Focused with extremism. That's what I mean. Yes.
You're right on that aspect because that motherfucker is there with his face painted. Like this is an event for him.
We're not extreme enough.
That's
Thank you.
2021 Davy
I think that's
Crockett
why
right
a lot
there,
of bro. If we were to get on the same page, dude. Woo! If black
Ric
men,
Flair on this bitch.
if black dudes, and also like black feminists, and then also like gays, and like everybody were to get really on the same page and say
Humans got on the
yes,
same page.
Okay, yes,
and-
were to really be like, yo, fuck this. And really get extreme about it, we could do a front like that. We could be like, okay, what's our
Dead
focus,
ass.
real plan? But we're like, listening to Dr. Umar Johnson or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever.
I feel
They're
like-
trying to tear up the black family or some bullshit. That's what I feel like.
They got distractions
Yeah, I
out
mean-
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Omar John, that nigga.
They'll distract you fast.
That's a funny nigga, man.
He is hilarious, bro.
He got like he'll have a good point and then he'll get too extreme on it and you'll be like, wait,
He's
nigga,
Alex
how
Jones.
did we get here?
He's black Alex Jones, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dr. Umar Johnson and Alex Jones should
That's
sit down and
hilarious.
talk. Please. Let's have that conversation.
Yo,
Alex
Alex Jones cracks me up, bro. I'm not gonna act like he's not
Umar be
hilarious.
saying some crazy shit.
He
Some
cracks me up
wild
too.
shit, bro.
Some
He
crazy
be telling
shit.
women they shouldn't have periods, bro.
See,
Well, I'm
see
sorry,
what you. Here's what you fail to realize is that the black woman
No.
Like the black woman?
No, bro. No. He'd be like,
Yeah, get him. Mark.
you should not have a period. You should not have a cycle. He'd be screaming at
Yo,
the
why
thing.
he say everything 3 times?
I was doing calm, Umar. How you?
Oh, my fault, bro.
He was like, let me go there.
Bro, he be doing this with his hands. You
Yeah.
should
yeah.
not have a, and then be like,
and be
yo,
blinking his eyes and shit and looking
bro,
at you like
it be-
real intently.
He's a very well speaker. I'm not gonna act like he's not cold with it, but I always peep that you trying to sell a book or make
that nigga's
Yeah.
a
some
coon.
bread. So cool. Now we here. Speaking of periods, speaking of
No,
I guess
yeah.
women. There's that meme going around, bro. A wonderful meme of like a black caricature, not caricature, but a black avatar, man and then woman, and they're facing each other, and one says, "Hey, how you doing?" And then the other one says, "Chill," and he's like, "Can I come over?" And then he says, "Yes, if you want." And
He says,
Say-
sure, you can come if you want.
Sure, you
Gotta
can.
make sure we
Thank
get it
you.
right.
It's the
Make sure.
it's so specific on the
It's
verbiage.
very- yeah, it's
Sure,
very-
you can if you want to.
Mhm.
And then she says, "But do you want me to?" And
Exactly.
he says, "Get the fuck off my phone with that bullshit."
And the thought bubble. He didn't
And
say
the
that.
thought bubble. He says
he
that, but he
still
turns
spared her.
away.
He spared her.
It's in his movement.
That's
He
it.
stops.
He
Okay.
thought about it.
He thought about it, and he stopped talking to her.
I'm just saying he respects black women. He didn't say that to her.
Yeah, he didn't say that
That's
to her.
fair.
Said, it, but in his brain, he said that and stopped
Make
talking.
sure
to her.
we gotta know that he respects black women.
Now look, I wish that we had a woman here because so that she could say what's frustrating about that. Do you think that do you think I'm gonna sit in as if I'm a black woman? Why can't
It's the Rastafari unicorn.
why can't we just say sure, and why are we so messy, and why are we so messy with our communication?
And toxic when you don't say
And
exactly
toxic,
what
don't say
you
it
want.
clearly for them so that they can why don't we do that?
It's just a difference in how men and women communicate.
A wise man once told me
Okay.
is that women love a story, right?
Okay.
So if she says, "Can I come to your house?" and you just say, "Sure, if you want to," that's the end of that story, right?
Okay.
That story has closed off. You said, "Sure, if you want to," so now she has to make all the decisions by herself. There's no building up to anything.
Mm-hmm.
What she wants to be is whisked away
Yeah.
with your charm
Right.
and shit, right? Like, do you want me to, she wants to text you.
So you're putting the power back in her hands.
Yeah.
By saying that, and she wants it out of her hands.
She wants it out of her hands, and which is why women are quick to be like, "Bitch ass nigga, I asked this nigga I wanted to come over."
I tried to give him my power.
Yeah, he's gonna be, "If you want to." Like,
So then they put the power back in our hands so that they can be whisked away.
but they
again.
put the power in your hands and leave it there. Like, the whole conversation is now up to you, right? Like,
Yes.
everything that's said after she said she wanted to come over was supposed to go in her fairy tale way.
in her fairy tale way.
No offense.
And you were supposed to
like,
say, "Yes, I love you. I can't wait for you to
I
call
can't wait
me.
for you to come over. I've
Hurry
been
up."
thinking about you all day. Like, come over, yeah.
And
Like,
so-
what you trying to do? Like, they want to question.
want that.
They want the, sure, you can come over is the converse or the language of a man who just like, yes. Like,
And so as a
everybody's
man,
not a
when you
piece of
say
shit.
sure, come over if you want to. Sure, you can if you want to. Is that what the language is?
yeah, sure, you
You
can,
can
if you want.
to. Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
And that's what she's saying.
And what do you mean?
Well, if I said that, sure, if you want to, it means if you want to come over, even though I didn't beckon you and ask for you to come over, you can definitely come over. I'm not doing anything, so yeah.
And what does it mean for you?
Exactly the same thing. Like,
And it means the same thing for me.
sure, come
And
on, man.
quite frankly, I'm indifferent. Like, yes, that you've given me that option, but I was over here playing a game, watching a movie. I was cool with that universe that was
nobody
that was
shows
made.
up. I'm perfect.
I was fine.
Yeah.
But you being in that universe and that being a reality is
Ain't a
fine
bad
too.
deal,
It's
you know what I'm
neither of
saying?
these. I'm kind of indifferent, and so that's what the reality is. But you are now forcing me to tell me that the option with you in it is better. Which you're like making me say that without, or you're wanting me to expound upon it, which is just like the reality is that I'm cool with either of these things
chilling.
that are. I'm really telling you the truth. Yeah, if that's what you want, cool.
That's a conversation also to be tabled for when we have a female in that chair. But telling women the truth, right?
Yeah.
That's the scenario right there. Sure, if you want to. That's a truth moment. Because it's not like, oh my God, I need you here right now. No, I don't need you here right now.
Which would turn them off.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I don't need you here right now. I kind of am doing my own thing, be it talking on the phone with whoever or playing the game like you said, watching the game.
Enjoying myself.
Mental health break for me.
For real.
Right?
Taking a breath and just.
And knowing that if you sought out my energy, that means you're bringing a lot of energy over here.
You are.
Because
that I don't know what type of energy.
Yeah,
what comes with that.
Here.
you got to get something off right now.
Yeah.
Be it a nut, a dramatic story.
Yo. So you need my ear that your girlfriends are not giving you.
Yeah.
Genuinely, that you just get to drill me with stories or words.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need that from me right
Yes.
now. And you can have that.
Cool.
Sure. I like you enough, or I respect you enough even to
be that for you right
to
now.
hear you out.
If that's what you need, cool.
But I don't need it. And
If
then
end
you
up
not
changing your
needing it.
mind, I'm perfectly fine with that.
If you do say you don't want that on the way, cool. But do you?
And it's because
want
you
me?
niggas got issues with your daddies. Your daddy wasn't around,
It's
and
because
that's why y'all
you don't know how to
can't
communicate, and
You
you're
can't
unevolved,
communicate.
and you need
Niggas
therapy.
need therapy. That's what
Niggas, you need to talk to somebody because you don't know how to communicate,
You ever
and
try
your
to talk
mama
to a
don't
girl?
love you.
You ever try to talk to your girl, like in a relationship, try to dead ass talk to your girl about something that she can cure it because you like, oh, you've been
The
through
power's
something
in your hand.
Like you've heard her talk so much, you like, oh, you've been through something similar. Let's talk about it. And then you try to talk to her, and she just takes the conversation away from you.
Bro.
And then
That'd be
she's
the
like,
last time we talk about some serious shit, though.
And then now you're a shell of a person because you're like, well, I can't talk to you.
Yeah.
I see what you do to languages. I
All
see
we
what you
can
do
do is
to
fuck.
adult conversation.
All we can do is have
I
sex.
tried to have this conversation about this, and I said, like you said in the beginning, I said, I think that men and women hear things differently and communicate differently, and we just take information differently, and it's just the way it codes in our brain. It means different things, and so there is a space here. But if we can build a bridge to understand, and that's okay that goes in different. It's not the end of the world. It just means that we need to spend time understanding what means what to each other,
Facts.
and we can build a bridge so that I can communicate to you effectively, you can communicate to me effectively. I said that, okay? So then we go around this whole thing before I got to say that, they start saying it is just stupid that y'all niggas don't fucking okay, all this shit. I said, look, you're not letting me really finish. So when I finally got it out, at the end of that, she said, you just should have said that men and women communicate differently and that it's okay and we should understand each other. I said that exactly. You shut out and started cutting me off when I was trying to say that. Yo.
They don't.
And, no. And then she said, well, you didn't mean it.
Oh wow.
Elliot, you didn't mean it.
You didn't though, because you didn't say, bitch. I said.
Thug passion, bro. Thug passion is what I need. So I need to add some backhands. No, I'm just playing. No, I don't think that. But
It is weird that we're on that topic, and it's gonna lead right into the next one. But
It is beautifully.
But like, bro, it is weird how it's not even a black man, black woman thing. It's just weird how like men cannot express themselves to women, but women are constantly saying, you can come to me with anything. You can tell me anything.
If I really voice myself, I already said this. Who hurt you?
Yo, you know what I found? Because like, I got a lot of homegirls, and I talk to the homegirl before I talk to a girl I'm dating.
Hell yes.
Because the homegirls, they'll listen to you and never tell nobody.
It's
shit
no
about
judgment.
you.
Girls that
You know
you're
what I'm
really
saying?
friends with are the
Yeah,
shit, bro.
they the best. They the
That's
best.
where it's at.
Nigga,
no
yeah.
judgment.
That's
You
where
just
it's at, and that's
hit
why you
one
need
of
to keep
them, hey, you
those
wanna
girls
smoke a blunt?
close.
And then you just,
Man.
yo, this shit happened. Woo. They cool as fuck.
They're
bro.
the best.
That's
yeah.
Actual friends, female friends that you are that actually hear you out, it probably helps them with niggas that they fucking with. But what do they do?
Oh,
They
yeah.
probably do the same shit. Oh shit, I just don't be listening to that nigga. Damn, they say shit like they're like, oh fuck.
Yeah,
that's
they
probably what
get
this
game
nigga was
from
saying.
you. They get game from you
Yes.
talking. Yeah.
Wow, that's probably what that nigga. He just wanted to sit and play the game. Wow. I just thought he was ignoring me. I made up this whole thing.
Like, that
in my
nigga was
head.
ignoring his boss or his fucking.
Yeah.
He was ignoring the real hole in his soul.
Yeah.
the real bane of his existence.
that you're doing
nigga.
with him.
Right. Yeah, it's weird how that happens, man. And that definitely has to be what Kanye was going through with Kim Kardashian, right?
Oh wow, what a
segue. Wow. That's beautiful.
man.
I do
Podcast
this
of the
shit.
year.
Do this shit. That had to
Probably.
be, man. That had to be like Kanye was being stifled from being creative because he had to be Kim Kardashian's husband.
I think he went through that with Amber Rose already, with the stifling of the creativity.
Explain.
During
Elaborate.
during My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, he
He
said,
did put his best shit out under Amber Rose.
and
But
she
that was
was
the transition to Kim Kardashian.
yeah. Well, they were talking and during the end of that, and apparently she was like, "We haven't fucked in like 4 days. Can we fuck while he's fucking making a jam in there? We haven't fucked in 4 days. What the fuck?" She didn't have a tattoo on her forehead yet. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
She hadn't done slut walk yet.
I seen
She
Amber
didn't have the
Rose.
baby by
She
Wiz
just
yet.
had a whiz baby.
I seen Amber Rose in public, like while she was with Kanye. Yes.
She was gorgeous. She
Yes.
still she.
I mean,
still
she's
is
still-
bad. Let's
yeah,
not
she's
act like
still a
Amber Rose
baddie.
ain't one of the baddest.
But-
No, not when you put a
Not with
tattoo,
this tattoo on your forehead,
you're
you
not bad.
wild.
You have a
Yeah.
bad. You have a
you have
bad
a
habit.
bad decision
You
making.
bad decision making. Yeah, you
tendencies. But you know what I'm saying? Before I saw her slut walk, she was going crazy. But I'm just saying, like, she's saying this nigga's focused on his purpose. On his purpose. A man on his purpose that I know I need to make this fire shit because it's in me right now and I'm this. So let me do this. And you are offering him pussy. Why haven't we fucked? Why haven't we fucked? And he's saying, yo, he kicked her out the studio.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. And she left
Hey.
crying. And that was when they broke up.
broke up. Yeah.
Now, I think that that's we know that as far as him, he'll choose himself. He'll choose his purpose.
But he got with a bigger version of that.
He got with one that may have
Mhm.
okay.
Like Amber Rose, that's who she was, yeah, right? Because we can see it now. But Kim Kardashian already was Kim Kardashian.
Kim is Kim.
He went from the Geico lizard to Godzilla.
Pretty much.
That's amazing.
You know what I'm saying?
That's amazing.
That's a bar.
That's all it was.
I feel like how the dude he turned to God. How were they supposed to stay?
Maybe he knew that was the way to get rid of her.
Yeah,
Oh, stop.
he turned to God.
He like, I
and
married the devil, nigga. So I probably need to go to church and get this devil off my
if it's a
back.
business move, which I feel like a lot of the things he be doing are business moves, possibly. Like secular music is hurting him. You know what I'm saying? Secular music financially was fucking him up. He said like I as far as music goes, I'm like negative 400 million when I do some shit because of I don't know what the taxes or how much they take out. I'm sure that they take a lot of bread out for streams. For Kanye streams, even though he's still making maybe 32 million a week from that, how much is he losing
A week.
for streams? Yeah, bro. It's possible. I mean, like
He has a lot of music though.
it may be 32 million. I don't know. Maybe not 32 million a week, but I know what's
Yeah,
name
think
makes
of how many? No, that's a lot of.
He has a lot of streams. I mean, he got a lot of music, bro.
a week.
It's a lot of people in this fucking world.
Think about how many streams that is, nigga.
I know.
It takes. It takes.
You're right. You're
1,000.
You're right. You're right.
Okay,
You're
maybe
right.
not
You're
32
right.
million.
32. I'm thinking
Listen,
in the
Tidal pays.
exaggeration land.
Tidal
of
pays
him.
12 cents
Yeah.
for
Okay,
like
so I'm not even- I
1,000,
can't- I can't
10,000.
fathom
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah, I can't
Like,
fathom that. So I don't
that's
know
a
how
lot of
much it
money.
is a week, but
I thought you was just being exaggerated.
okay, what's name
No,
making like $1 million a month off streams? Drizzy. That's for sure.
straight.
Because he has over 5 billion streams in a year.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense. You heard
I think it was
that.
like 41 billion actually.
God
See,
damn.
well,
I think it was
about-
actually
okay,
41 billion.
Right foot up,
That's a
left
lot.
foot
And I
slide.
contributed to
Okay.
those.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was Drizzy, bro. It's a Drizzy era, I would say.
can't hate on him.
Light-skinned king, nigga.
Yeah, that is a mulatto motherfucking empire. Yeah. Nevertheless, that's why his whole plane is beige, nigga.
Yeah.
Isn't there enough beige? No, I'm just playing. No, but
The yacht is too, nigga.
oh, it's 8.2.
8.2 billion. 41.
lot.
No, bro, I saw that. Academics put some shit up, bro.
Don't listen to that. nigga.
Academic. All right.
Hey man, we gonna fight after this, man.
But yeah, Kanye getting divorced from Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian, I'm gonna let you heal.
Thank you, Elliot.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you
let
for
you
that.
go through everything that you need to go through properly. I know you got 4 little black babies now,
Why?
and
This nigga.
I'm just officially saying when I first moved to LA, you were a target, and I'm still throwing that dart.
Oh, it was 5.661 billion. Okay.
Nigga, don't interrupt my shit.
I'm sorry.
My shot with your fucking stream numbers, nigga. But yeah, Making Good and
The Preacher.
Scarlett Johansson also were on my list, and Zoe Kravitz, who is also now single.
Real shit.
On the
So
list.
I had a list.
how far was it supposed to last when this man starts going with another with in another lane and she's still going in her lane of the sex positivity, body positivity?
How old is Kanye?
41 or 2.
How you think they're gonna do custody?
Man, are we looking at the
He has a ranch and she's a billionaire. They good.
they're fine. It doesn't matter.
The
They'll
nannies
spend
will
the
still be
summers
watching the babies.
Yeah, for real. They
nannies
never
will
touched them
still-
kids. No way.
Yeah, man. They,
No,
they
but
COVID free.
That's
They
horrible.
no, I don't.
That's
they've been social
horrible.
distancing before we.
I don't believe that. But yeah, I mean,
They didn't even fuck for their last 2 kids.
I don't think that. I think it's all been surrogate. Yeah, two kids.
I
yeah.
mean, they was probably still fucking, but she just couldn't get.
I don't know that
Bro.
inflatable booty, man. How many times a year you get that
Kanye,
shit?
I'm talking to you now.
Damn, I
G.
shot my shot and shot it down.
Yeah.
Just
Get
like that.
with a fine black woman, bro.
Get with Sanaa Lathan. Or
Get
some
with
shit.
Sanaa. Get with any of these fine
Tracy
black women.
Ellis Ross.
Realign the stars. Everything will be good again, yo. People will come back. Things will make sense again. Everybody will wear their hair natural. It will look like the early 2000s maybe, or I don't know what it'll look like. Wakanda, something.
Hey,
Things
Call
will
your, and he
align.
could call his next album. What do you call the niggas that pledge a fraternity when they graduated from college already? The paper grad or something. The paper pledge. Or
What?
Some shit.
That will be fire.
That would be hard, bro.
Bro,
Just
you
come
can
back hard, Kanye.
Change it all.
Come back hard, Kanye.
So that's
From the
that.
Fresh J's podcast.
There's a lot of them that's been waiting.
Spencer don't fuck with Kanye. That's why I keep looking at him. I keep cutting the eye. I'm like, he like, that nigga lost me, bro.
What's your problem?
Huh?
What's your problem?
I don't agree with the
your
nigga.
problem?
You know what I'm saying?
What you do? What you
See, this is the conversation I be trying not to have with Mark.
That's why I
'cause I
kept
know how
looking,
much
I'm
this
like,
nigga
bro.
love this
No, we
nigga.
don't have to have it here
So I
right
be-
now. Bro.
I
We
be
don't have to have it
chilling.
here.
He like, soon as we walk outside.
It's on. And it's no. We don't have to have it. And I'm not gonna act like he hasn't made.
You think
no,
he's gonna be? You think Kanye remains a good? Is he a good parent already?
Yes, I think he's a
He didn't
good
spend-
parent.
No, I think he's probably a really
He
good
didn't spend
dad.
Christmas.
Bro, he
with
be
his-
having
Yeah,
his
I'm not gonna
daughter
take that
like
from him.
help with fashion and shit. Like, yes, bro. I think he's leading. I think it's cold. Yeah.
Nah, but
He's a
even
girl
deep
dad.
in-
Huh? He's a girl dad.
we haven't seen him really with Saint. You know what I'm saying? We haven't seen them really interact.
He probably just a good like overall. He probably like the fun dad.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I mean, like he cares about education. He cares about from what he talks about.
Do you think they promised him one kid and then he had to swear the other kids to Kardashians forever?
Man, that would be so scary,
Like only North isn't allowed on TV. That's fucking cold blooded.
bro. I
you
think that they
imagine?
try and keep things.
They like, you
solid.
get one fucking kid, Kanye.
Talking about people with their kids, though. You know what I'm saying? You think Cardi is out of line for not letting Culture listen to WAP?
No.
Exactly.
Nigga, who are we to like eat? Well, I'm not gonna comment on her parenting skills,
Exactly.
nigga. Like,
Me
what the fuck I
neither.
look like.
It's not even that deep for me because it's like, bruh, if we're sitting here saying the things that we're saying right now,
Mm.
and then I got a kid sitting outside of the studio, right? And they try to come here. I'm like, hey, bro, hey, get out.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Now we'll see you in a minute.
Even though this is what I do.
Mm.
And that's how everybody's trying to make it seem like, well, you make it for everybody else's kids. She's like, no. I
Yeah, I'm
don't.
not in all
I
y'all
don't.
houses.
I don't
And
make it for your
I don't make
fucking
it for your
kids.
kids.
Well,
yeah.
and when did they start making rap music for kids?
Come
That's
on,
my thing.
come on, Yo Gabba Gabba.
This nigga's stupid.
That was a whole hip hop show.
It was.
She was kind of lit.
But it was funny, man. And they still had to put yo in front of it so you knew. Yo,
So you knew.
They can't just say gabba gabba. Niggas
Yeah.
want to fuck with that shit.
That's funny as hell.
But no, it was not. It's
You know
an
what I'm saying?
adult thing. Yeah.
So like, why are we one saying you make music for kids? Like, no, she doesn't. Kids hear the music she makes.
Like
Because of probably bad parenting. No,
she
not
changed.
bad.
She changed Bruno
exactly.
Mars fans.
life.
You know what I mean? Like Cardi B is on 2 songs with Bruno Mars,
Yeah.
True.
and some of his fans are like, "Ooh, she's saying pussy," and like because they're not used to that from Bruno Mars songs.
He bled into like normal going to work every day.
Yeah, like people like got me
People-
dripping with finesse. Yeah, I'm with
Yeah.
it. And then you put Cardi on there, they're like, whoa.
Is that what it means?
I'm trying to
drip?
zip up my khakis in the
Wait,
morning.
is
God damn
WAP
it.
connected to her dripping finesse?
Yeah.
Because I
I can't
Is her
drip any more
finesse
finesse
her
if
wop?
that's the case.
Does she wop with her finesse?
Has the drip been WAP this whole time? I need to know.
Bruno, what the hell?
I'm trying to do my quarterly reports.
Were you trying to warn us?
I thought you just did cocaine like the rest of us.
Exactly.
You're,
Real shit.
you're on songs. You're on songs with girls talking about their vaginas. Bruno. Oh my God.
Yeah. She might
But,
have heard Bruno. with
But
that.
no, man, Cardi, if you want to say get your ass, parents do that when they be talking on the phone with their friends. And the kid walk in, your parents saying some spicy shit. They like, hey.
Back in the other room.
Hey, get your ass back on that game. What you doing over here?
He ain't no
But
business
I mean, I
over
don't like when we all agree. Do we need to have a disagree person?
What you think, empty chair man? He don't agree.
Exactly.
See?
Yeah,
he can't
always, bro.
You ain't shit.
Get on the. Why don't we bring
God,
you here?
get it together.
Fuck, dude.
Never on the
LA,
same
bro,
page.
please don't let him in next
Yeah,
time.
don't ever let this
Fucking
motherfucker
big
back.
Stop putting his name on the list.
He don't agree with shit. Damn.
You're done.
You're fucking done, son.
Yeah, I don't have any problem with Cardi with her doing her.
I don't even know why it was news. Like
I mean,
that.
well, hold on. Like what? Okay, so she lets Culture sit there and dance, and then what?
Right. Thank
she's
you.
a bad mom.
Now
And then what?
let's let Culture just pop.
Like, are you
just
mad?
Dance to WAP?
Are
That's
you mad
way
that
worse.
she didn't let her dance to it, or are you mad that she didn't let her dance to it, so you didn't have something to
That
say?
tape.
Whoa.
They didn't
know
have
what
that
I'm saying?
tape.
Less of a cool story.
You know what I'm saying? Did you not get what you wanted out of the situation?
It were some weak storylines until today.
She was looking a little
It was
lame.
getting a little dry.
Last night, Dr. Dre had an aneurysm.
And
Kanye was getting divorced. Niggas was saying "fuck Black Lives Matter."
Like
Then the
niggas
storm-
was saying it too.
Yeah, man. Like today, like it takes a little bit.
Things
for the
build
year-
up.
It takes a little bit for the year to reset, and everybody
You know.
gets upset about some shit that you
Was
know.
there always this much news?
Yes, nigga.
Yes. You never been home to take it all in though.
The thing that trips me out is like every time a year starts, right? And I watch it from every year, how everybody's so hopeful on the 31st of December, nigga. Everybody's just like got these grand ideas for the next year to come. Like myself, I'm a part of it, and y'all ain't by yourself. And then the next year comes, and like nothing changes, nigga.
Yeah, because
Like literally nothing changes. Time ain't on your shit.
the shit isn't thinking about time and your little thoughts.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I got another plan,
The
motherfucker.
universe is forever, nigga. When you are forever, what are you supposed to
Play tricks.
What's a year?
Yeah. What's a year?
But that's the shit that we should be focused on. We don't think about shit. Well,
yeah, no,
we
yeah, I
do
agree
think
with that.
about it.
I
You know what
agree
I'm
with
saying?
that.
We think about like, what is a year really, right? It's just development. That's how you're developing
Change.
your fucking environment. Like you're just constantly building is what you're doing. Like an
Yeah.
ant, building a fucking anthill. And then like every time a new year starts, you still got to keep doing the same shit, right? But the government still has to be the government, so they still gonna be up to their fuck shit. Entertainers are still gonna be entertainers being watched too hard. So that's the thing that's going on. Like every year this shit starts over. I'm sick of it. I want to talk about something new. Let's talk about fucking the great beginning and the great beyond. Let's talk about ancestors more so. Like it's a thing that we joke about, but why we don't talk about that shit?
Why don't we talk about our ancestors more?
Why don't we talk about that shit?
We don't
All
know
right,
our bloodlines.
all right. How about this? I got one.
But you know your dad.
Ancestral.
Well, some of us.
See what I'm saying?
Sorry.
Damn, nigga. How about this? Because I don't know my black side history. In 1830, my great
Sixth grade.
grandfather was a senator of Georgia,
Okay.
Whoa, okay.
and last night a black man took his seat.
Whoa, that's flames. Yeah, that's some fire shit. So
You know what
wait,
I'm
he was one of the people that were part of the restoration or like right after Civil War, huh?
No, right before it.
Right before
He was
the Civil War.
he was actually a slave owner that got dysentery from his slaves.
Like shit, like drinking,
Yeah.
like this. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Drinking bad
That's
water.
rough.
Which means somebody
Got boo-boo
either
in the
he was
water.
grimy or somebody poisoned him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody put boo in the water type shit.
Probably, yeah.
But he got,
Boo-boo
he
in
got a
the
child
water.
out though. That's the real
Maybe.
important part. Cause you
No.
wouldn't be-
That's on my white side.
But he got a child. He got a child out.
He had to have gotten a
A
child.
child for you to be.
Oh,
here.
well, yeah.
Okay, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
So he
well,
really
his-
did the thing.
Yeah.
He like, no, he didn't get a child out of slavery. No.
No.
Nigga Spencer like, no, bro, I just told you.
When you say
Other
child
side.
out,
I just told you he
That's
was.
the other side.
Yeah.
He was. He's the other side.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's something to talk about.
That is
It's
some
ancestralized.
insane
And that's
shit.
a lot of people got that story and don't even fucking know it.
We probably have that story. Yes,
Because they looking at
there's a
asses
nigga with
on
my same
Instagram.
mind.
True.
I'm thinking about what was 30-year-old, 29-year-old slave Mark like.
Probably the same.
Was I just as
but
horny?
Was he alive?
Was I just as horny?
You probably were.
Was I like looking out like God? Like how you a 29-year-old slave?
I can tell you what 29-year-old slave Mark was trying to do. Fuck master's wife. That's what he was trying to do. He was like, but she bad though.
Man, I wish I could have heard.
Every Friday she come out here. She in the carriage.
When have you seen a white bitch eat fried chicken like that? She been bone all in her mouth.
Master's wife with a neck bone.
She even tried the gizzards.
I gave her a gizzard. The bitch ate chitlins, nigga. That's my bitch, nigga. Fuck that.
I ain't never seen nobody work a neck bone like that.
Dog. First time I had neck bones, I bit into that shit. I ain't know they were in the collard greens, bro. And my pasta cooked them, and he told me like, yeah, it's neck bones in there, but I ain't never had them before. I was like,
First world problems.
real shit.
Yeah, and that's a good
Real
thing.
shit.
That's really
Real
a
shit.
good problem to have.
Real shit.
I didn't know how to work a neck bone.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Wow, what a blessing.
This ain't
This
chicken.
is what our ancestors wanted.
This is duck.
I wish my son didn't even know how to work a neck bone like this. Look at that boy.
No,
over there
I was a
getting
kid though. That's what I was learning to work
Okay,
neck.
great.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Now,
Yeah, I mean now
I'm a
I
whole
know what
beast.
I'm doing. Okay.
You take it out. You set it aside.
you set it on a napkin.
You set it out. You get the meat off of it. You
scrape
put
that
it
little bit
on
off.
the napkin, and that is how you work the neck bone. Man, you said something about Ice Cube earlier. What
I really meant Dre. Sorry.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre.
Yes.
We spoke on that.
We spoke on already?
He had an aneurysm.
Yeah, the aneurysm, brain aneurysm.
Yeah, we did spoke
He's
on
in the
it.
house.
We spoke
I
on
mean,
it.
but he's or we think he's well.
He's been well. He's been
Somebody
reported
robbed his
well.
house while he was in the hospital.
Yeah, that's out of line.
Rob,
That's crazy.
you robbed the doctor for going to the hospital, man.
You niggas is insufferable. Von Miller though.
The streets is thirsty.
Yeah.
That's what's going on.
That shit was deep.
So
Von Miller.
what I read something, but I want to make sure that what I read was the right thing. So
The thing that's going on with Von Miller is he's praying for
a
a
miscarriage.
stripper that he knocked up to have a
A miscarriage.
Nah, she's not a Instagram personality.
Okay.
Stripper.
I don't know who she is,
Hilarious.
to be honest with you.
I don't know. It's kind of like the same concept. But he been fucking with her for a minute. I guess they had an off and on relationship.
Yeah, more than likely.
And then like he finally shot
he
the
was trying to
club
cut
up.
it off. Well, nah, he just didn't want to be serious. And then
I mean, that's what happens
Bang,
to a lot
bang,
of
you know what I'm
niggas.
saying?
Is he married it already?
No. He's a playboy, man. He's the MVP of the
Yeah.
league. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? He's got commercials and shit. He got
she wanted to
money.
get-
He out here living, bro. His
Wanna have a
homies is
baby.
taken care of. His family taken care
Yo,
of.
and she getting half that check.
And she is coming for that check.
Well, wait. Child support isn't half the check.
If
It's a
you
lot of-
are
but it's
a
doing the
lot.
courts the right way, she can get a lot of his money though.
They already taking 46% in taxes. Damn. That's another. Say it's a generous 20%.
It's still a lot.
You know what I'm saying? That's
you still got
66% of your check.
got a lot of money, but you could have more.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
And 20% of $1 million.
I would just take
You know,
custody.
a baby.
Hey, yo, if y'all we
I would
get
just
paid.
straight take custody. I was like, you want to do the child support game? I make more money than you. I can provide for this child better than you can give me my kid.
Let's say we start making a bunch of bread, right? And we start making, 6 figures.
Wow.
Elliot too, all of us.
Oh yeah.
We start making a bunch of bread. Okay. You get a girl pregnant that you're cool with. She's just a cool ass.
homie.
Cool. Yeah, she dope.
Y'all
And
smoke weed and shit.
y'all
That's how
on
you
good
supposed- that's how you
terms.
supposed to get pregnant.
And you knock her up. That is the girl you're supposed to get pregnant. Like, you knock her up. Are you gonna plead and say, not plead, sorry that you use the word plead. Wouldn't you rather say, look, I will totally take care of the baby and put money in your pocket and take care of you too, than her put you on child support?
Okay, that happens.
I came
Of course
from that
it did.
situation.
There are situations in the world that exist that way,
Yeah.
but the thing that you have to remember is fuck boys outweigh real niggas.
That's the thing.
So their head is thinking about that you could be a fuckboy.
Not even. They give you a shot.
Yeah,
They always give
Yeah,
you a
you-
chance.
they
They
say
say them wrong because
yeah.
like it's all through the pregnancy. I feel like where a girl's like she's going through pregnancy, she's testing you because her body's changing, everything's changing for her. She know her life will never be the same, right?
Yes.
And if
things
you're
are-
carrying on like I'm chilling, bro, like the fuck, that's
my
your
body's still the same.
That's your
boy.
problem, bitch.
Yeah,
Like, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like doing all this, I'm doing all that. She's like, okay, well, this might be a nigga I need to put on papers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's, as opposed to a nigga that's like,
Attentive,
let me be
listening.
there, like you good? You eating good?
When you go into the hospital, doctor
like
come
you
with
doing your appointments. You got a massage
What's a
lately?
what's a Lamaze class?
Yeah, doing all that shit.
Taking care.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
She's like, that's my nigga right here. Like even if the relationship don't work out,
I still have.
I
I'm
fuck with
covered.
this
like,
nigga.
yeah, he's
like,
doing his part. I
he's a
don't
real
need to
nigga.
do-
Like
you know
I
what I
can't
mean?
be mad
Yeah.
at this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and because you know that person's gonna be there for their kid,
Right.
because he's there for you, and the kid ain't even here. You know what
I
I'm saying?
am.
Like,
Yeah.
But I think they tell through that there's that whole fucking.
But then
9-1
they do a lot of tests.
Yeah, they gonna do that.
I mean,
forever.
but
They
women
just
gonna
be
test
like,
you kid or not.
I'm in
so.
Vegas. Come back here and give me some crab legs. It's like, yo, can I order you Postmates instead of coming back? No, bring it to me by hand. Oh, well, I actually am in Vegas. You have a woman that's pregnant and you left and went to Vegas? You don't care about me. It's like, no, I want you to eat. And so let me order it.
So
I'm
I'ma
ordering
get
it
it
right
for you.
now.
I'ma get it
It's
to
gonna
you.
come to
Yeah.
you. No. I want you to bring it. I want no random man coming and I have to come downstairs.
The
You
thin
know?
line between that shit though is a fine line. Like
How you handle that.
How you handle that shit. Like women do test you that way, right?
Mhm.
But say you a drop it all nigga.
Okay.
Like where you're like, well, she's like, oh man, like I can't even make it to the store right now. Like I'm gonna need a ride to the store. She's just talking. She's just like, oh,
Same
I'm
thing.
tired.
I'll
Like,
come pick
oh my
you
God.
up.
Oh no, you don't need to. No, I got you. Or she's like, when we go out tonight, don't you be looking at no other bitches and blah blah blah. Look at other bitches. Why would I ever do that?
Okay.
Like, if you do that, nigga, that's just obliging everything
Yes.
with your beta ass. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
she's gonna run all over you, and she knows she is.
Yeah.
And then to get that girl pregnant, you think your life is over. And I feel like that's most of the niggas that are on child support are them beta ass niggas who wouldn't step up to the plate anyway. You know, they just agreeable.
Yeah.
They're just agreeable. And then when the shit didn't go their way, they react. They finally reacted. Bitch, I ain't want no baby. What the fuck? Fuck you. Like blah blah blah. And just
Like
all
pent
this
up
other shit.
rage almost. Yeah.
Because you just been saying
You
yes to a bunch
never
of
told
shit.
your truth at any point.
Yeah,
And she's
yeah.
been kind of asking you with running over that.
Now
How
your
about
kid's
you,
4. Yeah.
I'm going to talk to my ex for about 30 minutes.
Is that okay with
Are you cool with that?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah,
Talk
fine.
to your ex. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Like,
I am
y'all friends, right?
understanding.
Y'all friends.
I have friends. I have friends. I never talk to them or call them, but that's okay. We can do this right now. Because I love you, baby.
she be like, this
This
stupid
nigga.
ass
Okay, she don't even want to call the nigga. She like, God damn. If you weren't such a bitch and I could respect you, I wouldn't do this. Hello, Tyrell. I'm only calling you because I have to disrespect this nigga because he don't know how to stand up for himself.
And then on the flip side of that coin, some niggas let you think
There, that
you're
nigga.
getting away with some shit like that just so they can get you
Watch
the
you.
fuck away from them.
Wow.
Yeah,
But you
please
can't do
go
that
hang
once
out
you're
with
pregnant
them.
It's like,
already.
yeah, hang out with your fucking
Yeah, please do that. Please do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Well, now that you've done
And then
that,
she be over there fucking her ex like this stupid ass nigga think, no, bitch, I know exactly where you at.
and it's over.
Like, I wanted you to go there. Y'all have a connection.
You guys have it. And
I don't
I think what y'all have are beautiful, actually.
Yeah, what if you showed
I
up
think
on
you should stay
a
over
fucking
It's
girl that's
all
cheating
different
on you?
layers to this
You
shit.
showed up on a girl that's cheating on you, like, bruh, you finally found the one.
Imagine if, wow, this is a, let's write a sketch right now. Imagine being a dude that walks in on a
that's
girl
funny as
cheating you
hell.
that you already can't stand.
Right.
And acting
Like
like
hurt.
you're mad. Acting hurt.
You just,
Being like, why'd you really broke my heart with this.
Damn, that's how you
I can't believe you betrayed me this way. Wow. There is lube in the kitchen.
There's some vegetable oil in that motherfucker.
hey, bro, I keep my condoms in
She
the
likes the
closet.
thumb. I'm out.
Keep my condoms in the closet. Hey, man, by any means, like, can you,
Anything.
can you pass me that shirt that y'all laying on? Because I'm gonna need
That was
it.
actually mine.
I'm
I'ma just collect my things, but you make me sick.
Oh, I hate y'all. You parked in front of me, my
Another
nigga.
thing, I was,
I just need you to
I need
move.
you to move.
because my car
Right
is in front of
quick.
yours, so I need you to. It's all good.
This is a little darker, but I learned that this dude, he's a. I've been watching this shit about satanic panic, so it's about to get a little weird here.
Oh my god.
But this dude that said he was a Satanist, he kills his parents.
Okay.
And then the police comes and he has to act surprised.
Okay.
After he doesn't kill them. And no one's there to train you on how to act like you didn't kill your
Satanic
parents. Yeah. No one's there, so
Like
you
the
gotta be.
Menendez brothers.
Huh?
Nigga, they didn't
One of those
panic.
dudes
They
were
went
one
to the
of
Laker game.
They did go to
Act like they didn't do nothing.
Fucking floor.
No, but the police questioned him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't fool nobody, is what they say. So imagine being a dude just like,
Oh, gotcha,
Like you
gotcha,
try-
gotcha,
Imagine
gotcha.
practicing to act
I got you, I got you,
surprised
I got you.
that you killed your parents. Okay, the police are gonna come.
Oh
no
my
one's
God.
no one's gonna do no role play with you. Hey, I
They did.
killed
They
my
put an
parents.
OJ.
Yes.
Yeah, but OJ didn't get caught for a day and a half. Like that
And he
nigga.
still was like, what?
OJ didn't do it, G.
What?
No, OJ did
My
it, but he got
ex-wife
away
is
with it.
dead.
No, his son. It was a son, G.
My ex-wife.
It was a son,
is
G. I got
dead.
6 pieces
Nah,
of evidence.
People did say it was his.
Yeah, it's a son, bro. But we don't got time to talk about that right now. Do we?
people
Are we done?
We got like 5 minutes.
Okay. You want to talk about that?
No.
Okay, cool.
We do not want to talk about a fucking 30-year-old fucking murder, bro.
It's true.
Shit. Let's talk about a 30-year-old murder.
I do want to talk about how things stick around for that long and just stay in your life and what that means.
Yeah, let's
You wanna
talk about a
talk about
30-year-old apple juice drinker. Spencer. I'm just playing. All right, no. It's just a
I
great
drink
idea.
Martinelli's in the glass.
Hey,
Only
man.
the best. Okay?
Sponsorship.
Sponsorship, bro.
Sponsorship.
Only the best.
Only the best of apple juices.
You know what
Touch
I'm
my
saying?
palate, nigga.
No
But-
zero added sugars, nigga. Nothing.
That's
What
just
is you?
straight
Do you
apples.
think people are gonna like riots have been a theme of the last about 4 years? Do you
Not
think?
really. Like 2 years, year and a half. There was no riots when Trump took office.
No, it wasn't when he took off, but it was when got killed
Who?
that year. Not Tamir Rice, but the other
That was before Trump took office.
for the Baltimore dude.
Philando Castile.
That was when Trump was in office.
Okay, I'm gonna believe you.
That
I
was
can't
a-
do the math that quick, man.
That was a riot then. That was like 4.
No, that's when. No, you talking about the one in Baltimore where they had it was all them kids.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that wasn't a riot. That was
kids
a
that got
bunch of
shot?
high school kids. No, remember when them high school kids was getting out of school and they stopped them from getting on the bus and they broke in that CVS
Okay.
and they
Oh,
busted
okay,
that
okay.
shit.
So what year did the Virginia shit happen?
Virginia,
Virginia shooting?
Charlottesville, Charleston.
South Carolina.
No, Charlottesville. Virginia.
There was a lot of school shootings and a lot of protests, but they weren't riots.
No, he's talking about AMG Church. You talking about Dylan Roof?
I'm talking about all this fucking. Okay, let me
Dylan
stop
Roof
saying
happened-
riots.
okay.
Let me stop saying riots. Just these
Protests.
wild ass fucking like random occurrence. Not even random occurrence, but all these wild ass occurrences have been like piling up. How about that?
There was
Like,
a lot of
starts with
school shootings.
It starts with church shootings.
Bombings, too.
Motherfuckers riding and driving people over it that are protesting peacefully.
shooting.
Motherfuckers getting shot for no reason.
We're desensitized as
Like,
fuck to that right now.
I
Oh,
think
yeah,
that's like
niggas-
ultimately what I'm trying to. get to.
We're not even freaking out that the Capitol Hill is stormed right now because
No,
we're
it's a
just
story.
like,
Nobody really. Yeah, it's
It's
just
a
another thing
storyline.
that
It's
happened.
it's
you
another
know?
thing that happened. It's like the build up to
Yeah.
this because this would be had this happened and none of the and there was no COVID and there was no like George Floyd and there was no none of this. How would we be acting then? But right now we're just like, yeah, man, we
bro.
wearing mask. I can't go outside because the air isn't even clean right now. I have to put a mask on. I have to actually people could be watching this and be like, they're in a room together right now and fucking breathing together. Ew.
But the way that everything's been going, we knew they weren't gonna wear no masks.
No, I'm just saying us together. Like I'm just saying
Oh.
the way the world is right now.
Yeah, I mean, we got
we're
that's
just
more of an
slowly
outrage
getting
than
instant
the Capitol Hill.
into like a fucked up ass reality.
That's essentially what I was getting.
Yeah, and
like
what-
with
and
all
what's-
of the things that are going on and piling up for like the last like 4 years, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's been pretty fucking wild.
Yeah.
And that's a whole like institution timeline, right? Like
Yeah.
you go to high school for 4 years, go to college for 4 years, and like that's
that's the
in
enough
you
time.
now.
That's enough time to really.
That shit is
yeah.
in you. You're president for 4 years. Like every that 4 year time block, like shit is in you. Like
Uh-huh.
so, like what is the fucking world gonna look like in 4 years, bro? Like I don't
I think we'll still be wearing masks.
You know what? Actually, I think because storming at the Capitol aside, we got a Democratic House, Senate, and presidency, which is something we haven't had. We haven't had a party rule all of something in a while.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And the shit that people are trying to get done, like it might be a lot different than what we're used to. Even if everything doesn't get across.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You might, in 4 years, you probably be like, damn, okay, it did mean something.
I hope so.
Shit. But
this time.
I feel like this bitch about to burn, nigga.
I feel like
It's
we're
one or the other.
We're at the.
It's one or the other, nigga.
I think that I don't see goodness. I think
Like playing movies like The Purge to. I'm just saying, man. All this shit seems like right on time, bro.
yeah.
It all seems right on time.
I think it's gonna get uglier and uglier and uglier. Like, I think we'll be in a it'll be a slight dystopian vibe. Like, shit will be ugly as fuck. Like, run down shit. Only big ass corporations running. A few, you know what I'm saying, things.
Well, no, I think we're only saying that because of COVID. But COVID's gonna end. People are gonna go back.
it?
Yeah. People like, well, nigga, as long as everybody takes your vaccine, you do.
And it's a whole nother
That
conversation.
shit.
And then you gotta
It is.
vaccine yourself every year, like the flu.
Thank you.
Like the flu.
And we don't even.
You think so? You don't
so
have to
you're
fly-
pro-vaccine right now, G?
I'm
Exactly.
Here's
That's
my
all I
thing.
needed to hear.
Here's my thing. Yes, I'm gonna take the vaccine. We got another 5 or 6 months before I think about taking the vaccine. I want to see how people react to the shit right quick. I don't want to be the first.
We're talking
wave
about
of
getting
zombies.
something we don't know about shot into our body. That's already a
But
conversation, right?
at the same
Yeah.
time,
That's the world we're in, though.
as, you know what I'm saying? Here's the thing, nigga. We done all been vaccinated. You know what I'm saying?
Not for this.
But here's the thing.
not for
Not
some
this,
made
not
up
this
shit.
new shit.
And the way the vaccine works, they're not putting the virus in you. So it's not
Which
like
is
chicken
even
pox.
weirder. That's usually how it works. They put the vaccine in you so your genes are fighting. So your
But
natural
have
genes
you
is
looked up
fighting.
how it works though?
It's different than every other one. It changes your DNA now.
It doesn't.
This one.
No,
Nigga trying to-
it doesn't change.
If they give it to
Okay, what does it
LeBron,
do? What does
if
it
they
do?
give
I'm
it to
sorry.
LeBron and it takes his powers, nigga, I'm not fucking with it.
That's fair. I'm pretty sure that's the plot to Space Jam 2. But
If there was already a vaccine ready for Space Jam 2,
crazy, right?
it's not a basketball no more they touch. There's a vaccine.
Like what happens when you take the vaccine is there's a protein, a specific one, on the COVID virus that it infiltrates, and then that protein is what helps it bind to our cells.
So they want you to have COVID for the rest of your life.
No, all they're doing is putting in, like, they're sending a piece of information to your DNA that says, yo, when you see this protein,
Fight it.
beat the fuck out of it
Okay.
at the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
So your body's ready for it. now.
Exactly. So, but that's what like any vaccine that you take
kinda
with
does
that,
that.
that's what it does. But it does it
Do the
instead of them
protein.
saying it's just this piece. If you fuck them up, if you recognize this, fuck it up. It's saying if you recognize it as a whole, fuck it up. This is just a little quicker.
I'll say that doctors are taking it and that they're reading more than I'm reading up on it because they're getting the newsletters on it all the time.
And knowing more.
Medical people are taking it. So I'll say that, but it is still creepy that it was made in such a fast time. And they said it would be ready at this time and then it's ready at that time. How you meet a deadline for a virus, G? That's just weird to me. Like you just meet it.
I mean,
okay, that's just weird.
To be fair, it doesn't change. Even though there's the variant versions of it.
I don't think that shit's gonna help anybody.
And then also does it
They get tough.
I think what it does is it kills the hysteria. Like nobody would be freaking out about COVID no more. Once you we was talking about it earlier. Like somebody like, I'm vaccinated, bro. You vaccinated? I'm vaccinated. I was like, whew, thank you. You can pull your mask. Like I think that's all it's gonna do is make people feel comfortable enough to be around
From a
another
social level, yeah.
But like, what are the lasting effects? What is the long term effect? The only thing that ever scared me about COVID is when they said that somebody got cured from it, and now they have heart problems.
Okay, but that's the thing. You wouldn't get it to get the heart problems.
That's the only thing that would make me consider taking a vaccine.
No, but it's a little deeper than just heart problems. But I see what you're saying. But at the same time, like,
Taste food, who give a fuck?
nigga, okay, but if you got polio, if it didn't kill you, it could have just took your lung function.
I know, that's what I'm saying. The
Yeah,
other
man.
things is what scare me, but like the things the symptoms that they keep telling everybody, like if you get it, this is what.
Nah,
you
I
would
feel
know.
you on that.
The thing that gets to somebody like me, like you gotta go deep with me,
And be like, well, after you get over
Oh
it,
yeah, nigga, they say
you
your
still gonna
lungs
die,
collapse, nigga.
I'm
Like your
oh,
shit clots up.
I'm still gonna die.
You might get a stroke. You
I
on
beat it.
oxygen for months. Like that shit's. I don't know. That's why I be so.
I've had it. I had it. Y'all didn't have it yet? Y'all didn't have no?
Nah,
none of
I ain't had it yet.
I
You
had
had
that
it?
shit last year in December.
I probably
yo.
had it.
That shit fucked me up. I'm not gonna act like it didn't. Like,
I smoke
take
weed
me
and drink
down.
Are
alcohol.
you talking about that little, like that really bad flu that everybody
he was
had?
down.
I had that.
He was down last year.
I had that.
Too.
My mama had that too. If that was COVID, then I don't want it again.
I had all of the things that they say COVID was, and I will say I was
throwing
fucked
up green shit.
Yeah, nigga, fuck it. I'll take the shot.
I was weak as fuck. I was a
What,
weak
you immune?
No, yeah.
man. It stripped me. You know what I'm saying?
don't know,
The Black Panther would now be stripped away.
His powers.
His powers be street
That's
away.
sitting in bed like God.
I was like that. I was like that. You know what I'm saying? And
you on
you
that.
just start being like, you know what? You start thinking like, get unsick. You start saying that, chanting, so I can
gotta,
get myself
yeah.
better.
Wait, hold
and
on, this ain't right.
I don't want that again. That's whack.
I don't know what location we're at, so that they don't come and try to fucking quarantine us for saying we all had this shit or kill us to get rid of the antibodies.
But that was a year ago, though.
But
Anything I had the antibodies.
we
bro.
running out of time, fellas. And
But what I'm saying is, what'll make? Okay, cool. Yeah, but if they be on some, you can't leave the country, or can't go to concerts, or can't perform live, or can't have
Without
a job,
the
or can't-
vaccine?
without the vaccine,
then you got the internet, nigga. You don't need that shit.
Nigga, they ain't never done that
true.
for no other shit.
it's true.
I think a lot of people gonna start living inside, bro. Like that's
That's why I don't think this is gonna change. That's why I don't think it's gonna be like take it off. There's a bunch of people that are like that are not
Who
gonna
you
take the
gonna
vaccine.
convince them that? How you gonna convince them that the world's going back to normal?
Exactly. So I don't think it's going back. I think
Honestly,
we're wearing
but
masks.
like if the news has taught you anything, it's that those are the people that are gonna take the vaccine.
Yes,
The people that are afraid to come outside.
exactly.
So if
So
they
it's
take the
the
vaccine, they're
same-
still gonna,
Yeah, but then
they're
there's
gonna
all
feel
those people
safe.
that are not afraid to take that are not going to take the vaccine. That are going to go outside, and those people are going to scare that people.
For
And
what?
this-
Because if you're
have the vaccine,
vaccinated,
then
nigga, it don't
It's
matter.
the
So we're just gonna-
same world we've been
Living in forever.
living in.
Yeah, but those people are going to wear masks.
History repeats itself.
Nigga, I'm about to get a Tom Ford mask. Don't
And
you?
like I said
Shit's
before,
gonna get lit.
I'm
rock
Jonathan
away, man.
Tumblin.
You are, and I'm Jordan Juan Jr. Also my boy.
It's Barry Jones, baby. I'm signing out.
We are the
Bow, 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 bah, bah. Stick up, stick up.
They say the road to breaking hearts is paved with good intentions. Stalking pages, looking at bitches up in my mentions. This year has gone bad, I think that we should social distance. Shawty, we were cool, but love was never the mission. You heard about forgiveness? I'm like a child that fell down, crying for attention. I took a lease out on your heart when I couldn't afford shit. Now you sad, mad, and upset, calling me stupid? Damn, I'm getting evicted for things I should have predicted. Like hanging out with bitches like only niggas existed. It's ridiculous. And how am I intended to forget this? You tell me that you miss me with more tears than the Mississippi, only to catch me in your web of lies just to spin me. What the fuck? If it ain't me, then it's another. Like if it ain't me, then it's my brother. She fall fast for a lover, but as fast as she falls, she never falls for the one that loves her. Tears fall from her cheeks, then she bounce back like flubber. She stay beefing with her mother, cause mama scared she gon' lose her stability and fall to her knees before she see a wedding ring. It just so happens she riding shotgun and say she like my energy. A good guy I pretend to be, just long enough to undress her, then act like she was never a friend of me. This my mental telepathy, she always in play, don't ever say pause. She likes girls, she likes boys, it's all love. And I'm in her with no glove, just one of the ways I betray her trust. Man, pour me some cyanide, I feel like dying high inside these thighs. Together forever, but what is life if you already got the prize? This relationship is comprised of prize moments, but we gon' keep closed lips. Cause what is love but a chemical reaction? An Instagram post with deep captions, meanwhile we laughing. Another fat rabbit on the mantle. Met at the farmer's market, she worked at Target. I was off of mine, this was a softer time. Invited her over to have drinks with lime. She wore no drawers, this was by design. I was missing cues that we were intertwined. Shorty was confused, thought she was being used. I guess hip to hip, we were to be fused. Using her heart, I was to be accused. All of a sudden,
Her ego was bruised. This was a springtime fling. Summer is missing something. I had to fall back, cause winter is coming. This way of life is funny. It tickles the tummy.